to Style Trails. I hope everyone's doing great. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing all of my sunscreen recommendations. Now, I'm not saying like these are the best ones out there, but these have been working out for me really well for I don't know for how long. But apart from that, I would love to get your suggestions as well, like which sunscreen should I try if I don't have any of these in this list that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So let me know in the comments, and now without wasting any time, let's get started. So the first sunscreen that I have has to be the Doan Key Watermelon Cooling Sunscreen. This has like a very medium liquidy formulation and it leaves no white cast. It gets absorbed into the skin really nicely and it doesn't leave you feeling like all sweaty and chip. All of that doesn't happen. Since we're talking about the pink variant, there's also one Aqualogica pink sunscreen that is again one of my favorite, that has a little bit of thick texture to it, but again you guys, one of the best sunscreens. Gets absorbed really nicely, leaves no white cast, doesn't make your skin feel greasy or oily. So this and the Aqualogica one are my top tier sunscreens. For my travel, I go in with a tinted sunscreen. This is the Aqualogica Glow Infused tinted sunscreen with SPF 50 PA+++. Now this just gives you that very dewy, very sheer coverage, and that is it. If you take care of your skin really nicely and you just want that glow from within and just to even out your skin, this is really nice. It is one of the best and you should definitely give this one a try. Apart from this one, you can also give the Pink Foundry one a try as well, but I just feel like the Pink Foundry one depends on how my skin is feeling at the moment. If it is extremely dry, if I use it in winters, it is going to peel off from my forehead, but if I use it in the summers, it is going to give me that flawless matte finish. That is a matte sunscreen, okay? Matte tinted sunscreen. This is going to give you that sheer beautiful glow from within. After that, I have the Deraco 1% hyaluronic long lasting sunscreen. Now this gives you 6 hours of long lasting coverage. Now this has a very liquidy formulation, and again it dissolves in the skin really nicely. It just gets absorbed really nicely, leaves no white casts. But I also feel like if the weather around you is too humid, you're going to sweat, okay? So if you live in an area where the humidity is not that high, you can definitely give this one a try. You're not going to sweat, you're not going to like do all of it. But if you use it in a very humid environment and you just step out like just after applying the sunscreen, then you will feel that sweatiness that you generally do after applying the sunscreen. So just keep that in mind. But other than that, it is a really good sunscreen. After that, I have the Foxtail Cover Up UV Sunscreen. Now this has SPF 70 with PA+++. It prevents tanning. It also has niacinamide, pro vitamin B5 plus vitamin E. Now this is for normal to dry skin. It has a creamy texture, and again, a really good sunscreen. Like, I love the fact that it has SPF 70, so I generally I finish the bottle applying it on my body. Again, I'm not saying that you can't apply it on your face. It is a quick absorption formulation that this one has, but since it has a higher SPF, I feel like applying it on my body just gives me that extra protection, because on my face, I know I can apply a lot more layers of sunscreen with the spray, with the stick, everything however I like it. After that, I also have the Doan Key Blueberry Hydrate Barrier Sunscreen. Now this has SPF 50 again, PA+++, broad spectrum hyaluronic acid with 5 ceramides. Now this has a little bit thick texture as compared to the pink one. This is like proper creamy textured sunscreen, but again it doesn't make you feel oily, greasy, chippy, wow. And I also feel like since it has hyaluronic acid and everything else, it also hydrates my skin while applying it. So on days where I'm just feeling extremely lazy and I don't want to put the moisturizer and everything because it is too hot to even bear, so this is just something that I go on with, and this is just one layer and I'm done with my skincare for the day. After that, I have 2 sunscreens from Sunscoops. Now this one is the hydrating fluid sunscreen, and here I have the invisible body sunscreen. Now if you have oily skin, or if you don't like that oil feeling, and if you just want a sunscreen that gets absorbed into your skin really nicely, you can go for the hydrating fluid sunscreen. This is so easy to use. You can reapply it anywhere, everywhere, however you like it, for your body, for your face, everywhere. This is just perfect. But this invisible body sunscreen, so this has somewhat of an oil formulation. I wouldn't say it is going to make you feel oily and greasy, but it just adds that sheen to your body. Okay, how you would use a body oil, it just gives you that look altogether. Gets absorbed really nicely. It is not going to, even if it feels like, you know, it is there on your skin, but it is not going to get transferred anywhere. After that, I have the Doan Key Sun Stick. Now this is again a very good variant of just applying it over your makeup. The spray sunscreens I really like, but then I also feel like I can't blend it if I spray it on my face with makeup on. But the sun stick, I can use it on my makeup, and I absolutely love it for that. So the Doan Key one, this is like the first sun stick that I got. But apart from that, I would love to know if there are any other sun sticks that leave no white cast, don't feel heavy on the skin, but it just does the work. I would love to know your recommendations if you have tried any, but if you don't, then you can definitely go for this one as your first sun stick. It is really, really great. So this is it for today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, then please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and tell me in the comments what do you think of these sunscreens, and is like any of these your favorites, or which ones should I try next? Comment down below, and all the product links are mentioned in the description as well as pinned in the comment section. So help yourself out if you like any of these and you want to get it for yourself. So I will see you guys in my next video super soon.